Watercooler. Watercooler. Watercooler.
Wow. Hey, welcome to Watercooler, episode number 343, also known as 69 plus 69 plus 69 plus 69 plus 67.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for
2 weeks away from a
It felt like we were so far away from the 5-banger, and now we're just right up there to where I know how many more weeks are left for that to happen. Wow. It felt like it was just a few weeks. Oh, it's just coming, it's coming. But now
right
I can definitively say that it's 2 weeks from now.
The banger is upon us.
5-banger into a dark week.
Well, that's why we scheduled.
Yep.
Well, to be honest, the whole entire Watercooler was scheduled in a way to where the 5-banger would hit before the dark week because you're going to need that recovery time.
Yep.
You read the bangers almanac.
Yeah, and I knew looking years ahead,
Right.
that I want the 5-banger to end before the Cruella Digital.
Now, it will also not rain on that day.
You're a regular Nostradamus.
Thank you.
Ooh.
That's good. Now maybe we'll save this
Most
talk.
good jokes are met with that. That's good.
Maybe we'll save this for the actual episode in question, but I'm just wondering, how do you guys think this banger that we're just finishing up ranks amongst the other bangers that we've put out?
Easily one of the worst.
Was this last? Probably. Is that what you're
Easily
thinking?
one of the worst. We had two of our members decide to depart the show. So,
Yeah, Gary,
Who departed this show?
oh, I mean, if the internet's down, you've departed the show.
Yeah, we can literally just pull the plug on Matt. You got to sell it though. This will be the best. This will be the best one.
Oh, well,
best one yet.
this 5-banger episode itself, but
Yes.
Matt's talking about, the past 69 episodes as opposed to the previous 469,
the mash
as a group.
of the bangers.
And, I'd say we've never, in the first 4 bangers, we lost exactly 0 hosts, and then in this banger,
shed approximately
40%.
Yeah, 40 tears as well. Well, anyway, only time can tell, but I'm really excited. It's been quite a ride. All right.
Only time can tell, he says.
Yeah, only time can tell.
Confidence.
That's what I just tell people. I just say time only time will tell.
Yeah.
That's how I get out of things.
Time's a flat circle.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was round. A flat circle.
Mm-hmm. That is round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking I look at everything
Spherical.
3-dimensionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when it's flat,
Right.
flat's flat.
I view everything in 4D.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm more of a 5D person. I put emotion into things too.
I stopped doing a lot of things when I hit 40.
Well, you know how the show goes. I, Chris Oxamana, kick it with my cruel digital buds, and Matt. With me today, Gary Smith.
So what's up?
Hey. Mike Dawson.
Hey.
Hey. And from Austin, Texas, Matthew Fondelier.
Hey, brother.
Hey, Matt. How's Austin treating you? Gone any floats lately?
No, but definitely going to be doing that again soon. That was an unforgettable experience, and it's helped me bond with other Austinites because now I've got something to talk about. I don't just have to say I left. I moved recently. Now I can be like, hey, check out what I just did. I'm officially, part of your community.
Are you already telling everyone you're a local now? Are you boasting the loc dog that is Matt Fondelier?
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like it's the vibe that I give off. I don't feel like I have that nervous tourist vibe anymore. Like I don't really need to use the Waze to get around most of the places now. Like I'm just feeling more confident. There's like an extra pep in my step.
So when people see you walking out over the fire ant hills with no socks or shoes on, you think they go, that guy's definitely lived here his whole life.
Well, to be honest,
Absolutely.
I would think that. I think, wow, he's just... Look at those feet. They're just calloused now.
Yeah, exactly.
He's done this so many times that, he can just walk with flip-flops. He's an actual local. And just getting eaten alive by fire ants doesn't bother him anymore. He's been here so long.
No. And I realized the way that I know that I'm officially, ingrained here is because it's been over 100 degrees virtually every single day since I've lived here. A couple days ago, it dipped down to like 92 degrees, and I stepped outside and I was like, damn, it is a nice day today.
Yeah, jacket weather.
And, in LA, feeling that 92, I would just be like a goddamn vampire. Like, get me inside.
Yeah. Oh, see, so you've adapted. You know what I like though?
I'm adapting.
You're not the kind of person that's just repping it too hard now. For instance, I don't know if I told you guys, I recently just got back from Italy.
Tell me about it.
Earlier this year. And I was gone for...
You have been wearing the chef's hat ever since then.
Yes, chef. And I was gone for 12 nights. That's or 13 nights, something like that. Like about 2 weeks. And now, how long can I go? Like if someone mentions Italy, that I can just chime in and give them my expertise
As a bit on this show or like in real life?
in real life.
Io due cani.
You can always tell them that.
Yeah. But like, see, so Matt,
I think forever.
yeah. Oh, I can just. Oh, let me tell you about Italy. I know all there is to know because it kind of feels like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you probably shouldn't be volunteering at every chance you get, but you certainly. I don't think there's a time limit. You know.
All right.
The fried shack's gonna be there for years, baby.
Fried Land.
Fried land.
Yeah. Highly recommended. Fried Land, hit me up. Let's get a sponsorship. Just mail some calamari over here. All right. Well, let's see. A few things going on. I went grocery shopping at the local TJ's. That's the Trader Joe's out here.
Turn left or right? I can answer for you. You turned right because that's what always happens at Joe's.
Is that true?
Yes, I've covered it extensively on this show.
Yeah. I think you said it's purposefully done. The layout.
I disagree. I feel like I've turned left before.
I definitely have.
But I
Anyway,
mean,
sorry to interrupt.
Matt's the expert. He's done the shades and he's done the research. So who am I to argue with that? But I was going through, and Jen's like, "Hey, pick up their French onion soup." And she heard it was good. You should try it. Where would you think the French onion soup is in Trader Joe's?
By the soup.
Yeah, it's in the frozen section.
Okay.
It's in the frozen.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, Matt's probably seen. Matt's the expert.
makes
Don't
sense.
answer these, Matt, because we know that you're going to know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
Which aisle is the frozen aisle at a Trader Joe's? No, I'm just kidding. I haven't done that research.
I haven't
I'm gonna
been
guess
to
the
a
third
Trader
aisle.
Joe's in like 20 years.
you got to go. It's got a lot
Maybe
better.
more than
Dude,
that.
you got to go.
So I just don't like people
Like before the next
being so
five, before the
nice.
five banger, man.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you about
You
people.
work at a grocery store, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Let me tell you about people being nice, and let me preface this with, I'm a guy, and it's a typical guy thing. I think Tim Allen's done this stand-up material, Jeff Foxworthy, all the like. Oh, let me tell you about the difference between men and women. Blah blah blah. Men hate, famously asking for directions, asking for things, and I tend not to do that either. And it's not like a pride thing. I just like to figure it out myself, and I enjoy just not having to talk to people sometimes and bother people. So, for instance, and it even goes to, I just don't like interacting with people for, like, if Jen and I are meeting somebody, and we know we're all going to the same restaurant. Jen will like to call them when she gets there, whereas I like to just walk in and find them. Or same thing with like a movie theater or a shopping center, wherever we're meeting people. I just want to find them and just run into them somehow. I kind of know the vicinity where they'll be. Let's just run into them. Or she's like, no, we got to call them and meet up.
I
with them
agree with
directly.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I don't want to derail you, but I do feel like there are two types of people in this world. The people who will call to ask where in the restaurant are you, and the people who will just walk in and not
Take a
even
lap.
tell a waiter that they're
Walk
looking
in
for
and-
something.
Yeah, walk in and
Just do a
find
lap.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Take a lap.
Yeah, you take the surprise and the fun out of it.
There's a
It's
little
like
bit of fun.
This is always an opportunity for hide and seek, and you find the person and you won.
One of the great joys in life is actually being on the other side of this exchange, where you're sitting at your table and you see your friend walking in, but kind of looking around, and then you get to do the kind of stand and wave thing. Like, what a great moment when you're like, we're right here. And they're
totally
like, oh my
right.
God. And then you're together.
Yep.
Together forever.
Imagine just telling our younger selves, like, let me tell you about fun. I know you're out there, playing football with your friends and running around and loving life. But let me tell you, you see your buddy walk into that restaurant, he hasn't seen you yet, and you see him first, and you got to wave him down. That is one of the best, greatest joys.
Shit slaps.
Dude,
Yeah, it slaps.
before I graduated college, my friends and I, we just meet up at a Costco and we would just disperse and then bump into each other.
Oh, we did that.
It was the greatest.
We did it at the mall. We called it mall rats, and we'd all just go to the mall at the same time. And if we ran into each other or saw whatever each other was doing, like, oh yeah, hey, you're here too. It was fun.
In college, me and my friends would all ride our skateboards to the art building at UCSB because the had that really great slick cement.
Yeah, really
and
nice,
really
and clean.
wide angles, but there were a bunch of dead corners where you couldn't see around the corner, and a whole bunch of crisscrossing. And so
blind corner.
Yeah, blind corner. There you go. And we'd skate around and follow each other. We'd play follow the leader for a while, and then someone would yell scatter, and everyone would go off on all different directions.
Exactly.
And you're just going as fast as you fucking can. And sometimes they were the most beautiful near misses. Like, you had to really duck around
Some
people
yoga.
as someone would go by. It was so much fun. And occasionally there was a big wreck.
Yeah, but
People got hurt.
See, I think, and obviously we don't have the female perspective here today to chime in. I don't know if this is just a guy thing. Like, there's just like a lone wolf or weird thing where we're fine with separating, then reconvening on our own terms. Whereas, I've been with people like they just want to like, hey, let's just meet up with them now. Why are we wasting time having to look for these people?
You have to reframe it though. You can't look at it as wasting time. It's you're experiencing time.
Right.
Wow.
Savoring the moment.
Shit.
Let's just take a moment, you guys. Let's just experience time.
Do we? Yeah. Are we
that was
writing a
neat.
book right now? Because
That
it
was
feels
neat.
like we need to be. This is we got experience time.
That was a neat piece of time.
You have to experience time. Gary's right. That's such a good way to put it.
Yeah.
So while I'm experiencing time, also on the other side of things, if I'm at a Home Depot I've never been to and I have to find the bay that has certain screw bolts or nuts or whatever, like I don't know exactly where to find them.
You pull out the Home Depot app. You put it
Yes,
in,
see?
and it gives you the exact
You can either-
aisle
yeah.
and bay number, and so you've sectioned it down to, all right, it's in this 4 feet right in front of me.
Yeah. So Gary's like, I can just find it myself.
Don't have to bother an employee
You have to bother
who's
them, yeah.
usually helping someone else, and then
They're
they have to
always
decide
helping
like,
somebody else.
hold on 1 second, it's on. No.
Yeah.
Pull out that app. It's right there. You just put in the
I
product.
need that shit.
Oh, it's the best, Dawson.
Oh.
I learned about
highly-
this like 3 or 4 years ago. It's changed my
It
life.
literally gives you the aisle and the bay number and like the bin that it's gonna be in. And it's just
Wow.
Yeah,
It's really sad. It's really sad that I don't know this for Home Depot, but I do know this for the local Total Wine, where I can just type in the kind of wine that I want, and it tells me the exact aisle and bay number.
Oh,
that's
boy.
a sad state of affairs.
One of my favorite things to do when I was living in San Diego and I just bought a condo. One of my favorite things to do. And I didn't have any money, but I would love to get really, really high and just walk up and down every aisle of Home Depot and just look at all the things I couldn't afford. That was a fun Saturday for me.
See,
There you go.
we have fun.
I
yeah.
You hear that,
experienced
past
time.
selves?
Yeah. See, Dawson's experiencing time. That's all. Now, so I will take this now to groceries. What do you do at grocery stores when you're trying to find something?
You can
Gary?
Google what section of the grocery store is something in.
You're just like me, dude.
And
Like,
it'll get you
will
pretty
not,
close.
You do not ask.
Here's what you
Fuck
gotta
that,
know,
dude.
Here's
No.
what you gotta know. All of the staples, in a grocery store, the milk, the meats, the butter, all that shit is at the back
Sure.
because they want you to walk through and buy other stuff.
Yeah.
They will never put that in the front of the store.
Chris, I am so averse to asking that I spent 6 months not asking where the Uncrustables were at my local grocery store because they just never had them. And finally, at the 6-month mark, I broke and was like, I'm just going to go ask the manager. This is ridiculous. Like, what the fuck? And then I was walking up to the front and I saw them.
Brutal.
That was great. I didn't have to go ask anyone.
Well, brutal. That took that long.
Yeah.
Now, flash forward to me at Trader Joe's trying to find this French onion soup, which I know is in the freezer section. I was actually given that pertinent information beforehand. So I'm in the freezer section now. Everyone here, other than Matt's probably the only one that knows this. The Trader Joe's freezer section is really just one aisle because these shops are pretty small. And it's just and so you just, but they're not like at the Ralph's where they're the big glass doors. It's the kind where you just look from above, like and they're just open. And
like a coffin.
Like a coffin.
Like a giant frozen coffin.
You're looking at all these frozen coffins. And so I do one pass. I don't see it. I'm like, okay, well, I must have missed it. I take another pass. Can't find it. I leave my cart just so I could walk even faster without it. Just put my cart in a safe place. Take another lap. Don't see it.
Now I'm questioning the information I've been provided. Now I'm Googling to see if, in fact, it really does say online that it's in the frozen
Gary,
section.
it's just like you and I are just one today. Because, yes, so I Google. I know what the box looks like.
Yep.
I know it's in the frozen section. I don't see it. And I'm in the place where I think this is where it should be. Like, you kind of develop a sense.
Yeah.
It's the same sense that when you go into your a kitchen that you've never been into and someone's like, hey, grab me a fork. You kind of already know it's going to be in this drawer.
Yeah.
Like there's or
it's going to be in this vicinity.
Yeah. So I asked.
Oh, brutal.
I asked. I found somebody and I just say, hey, I'm looking for the French onion soup. Do you have it?
Were you laughed out of the shop?
Yeah. No, I wasn't, Matt, but just like Dawson Lutu, what a friendly team.
Yeah.
Trader
Hey, nice shirt.
Jose.
Where's the French onion soup?
Yeah. Yeah. So this woman was very bubbly, very happy to help, told me how great the French onion soup is and how excited she is for me to try it.
Oh, God.
And begins taking a pass. Now she can't find it. That's so weird. We used to keep it here, but we move things a lot. You know what? Let me get somebody else. And now she pulls in another guy. Hey, what's going on? Looking for French onion soup. Oh, it's over here. Come on. Now me and her and this guy go to another part of the frozen aisle.
Now you're a team.
Yeah, now we're a team. And I have 2 staff members who Trader Joe's is paying to walk me around the frozen aisle looking for this French onion soup. And now he's confused. Hey, we usually keep it here. That's so weird. Maybe we moved it.
Did he think you usually keep it in a different place than this chick said it was?
No, it was like just to the right of that place. So just a few feet to the right, but still, either way, doesn't make a difference. It's supposed to be in the stereo. It's not. There's a guy stalking over there though. Hey, let's get Tom in this. Tom, get over here. And now I got 3 people trying to help me. And this is my nightmare. This is why I don't ask for things, because now I am a hassle. I am officially a hassle.
If I was the manager, I would come straight over there to see what's going on.
Yeah,
so
what's
now
all
you'd be
this-
occupying 4 people's fucking time.
Oh, any managers? Yeah, we're creating so much hubbub, Matt. A lot of hubbub in the freezer aisle, and can't find it. Everyone's confused. So the first lady's like, "Let me go check in the back. We got a guy in the back. We might be restocking. I'll be back." And now she goes into the back. And I'm just standing here. She's like, don't go anywhere. We're going to find you this French onion soup. She goes to the back.
So now are you standing alone, or do you have the other 2 employees standing there with you, like making awkward small talk?
They're waiting for a little bit. Then they kind of fade into the grocery. They disperse very slowly back into
Couldn't
work.
keep their attention.
I didn't want it.
Didn't have any stories to hook them.
I didn't want their attention. I wanted that to happen. So yeah, I wanted to creep them out a little bit too. So this is my nightmare. And then finally she comes out, can't find it, goes to the front, goes to the computer, finds out they're out. All that to find out that they were out of French onion soup. And then
So you haven't tried this fucking soup? We
I've
just
not
spent
tried it.
Story.
We just did 25 minutes and it ends with you not getting soup.
And I called
That's a
Jen
great story.
and I said, this is why I don't ask for things. I was irate in the car. This is why I don't ask for things. This is why. All my frozen stuff is melted because I waited so long. This is why.
Well,
That's brutal.
There
Never
you go.
had it. Yeah,
That's tough, buddy.
there you go. And
That's what's not on the menu.
that's what's not on the menu. Exactly.
Tom seemed like a nice guy, though.
They were all they're too nice.
You know?
They're too nice.
I like Tom.
I want to try this French onion soup now.
Oh yeah. How about do you want a Cinnabon?
I want a Cinnabon really bad. But I mean, that's always true. I always want a Cinnabon.
Yeah,
especially,
same.
especially those minis. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's where it's at.
Also, I went out with some friends on Friday night, and I wore a hat all day. and then we're getting ready to go out, and I don't want to. I just took off the hat. I'm like, Jen, does my hair look okay? I had hat hair. When you have longer hair like me and Dawson, when you wear a hat long enough, you get these wings in the back, and it was a cool look in middle school and high school, where it's to the point where I used to wear a hat to mold my hair, growing up, like maybe even a touch of college, maybe a touch of after college. I don't know.
Maybe this weekend.
I really held on long
Friday.
enough.
Yeah, I still do that.
Yeah, you know that look though. You know that look I'm talking about, where it's like a California thing, maybe.
Calms your head.
It mats your hair down, but then the sides kind of flare out just a touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, like, I can't believe I used to do this all the time. Like in the mornings, I just wear a hat and then just take it off. Like, oh, hair's perfect. This is exactly what this is. It was like a mold, a hair mold.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't have to comb my hair. I didn't have to do anything. I would just mold it. And and I was just, Doss, did you have any like weird hairstyles growing up?
Fuck, dude, they were all weird. My hair is fucked up. Like it doesn't. It's super fucking thick and fucking frizzy,
very
and
voluminous.
It's so yeah, dude. I did rock a fucking pretty righteous mullet in high school.
Did you know it was a mullet?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It didn't have that name back then.
I would love to see a picture of that. Yeah.
I think there's one right there. No,
no, there's not.
No, I have.
all funny games on the Patreon.
I see the picture of my parents' house from the soccer team, and it's really. I mean, it's fucking like Roman haircut in the front, and then just a fucking beast in the back.
Oh, that's what it was, like the emo cut growing up, which I unfortunately did every once in a while, was just like the shorter hair going over your face. Or it was longer actually. It was long hair, like bangs going over your face, but the back was short.
Yeah.
It was like a backwards mullet. If you
you
just
need to
turn the mullet
constantly
around.
be like flicking it.
Yeah, you'd constantly flick in the front, but the back was short, and you would like kind of poof it out a little bit and spike it out.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm watching my wife and I are watching an old reality show right now from like the early 2010s, and it's just so funny watching the way they all dress and the way they all do their hair and shit.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Do you ever wear girl jeans?
Sure didn't.
Yeah. Anyway, so they're
We got off that topic quickly. I have some questions.
so anyway.
Did you ever wear girl jeans?
I've worn girl jeans, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the
Purpose?
difference?
You talking about a dress? What are we talking about?
No, they're just jeans.
But you knew that they were designed for. Did they say juicy on
What was
the ass?
the brand? Yeah, what was the brand?
I don't remember it. It was akin to, remember that episode of The Office where Michael Scott bought like jeans and didn't know they were girl jeans?
No,
No, it was a suit.
Oh, suit. Yeah, a suit. Yeah.
Shut up.
I
Matt.
mean,
You
yeah,
don't
that's
know.
not what it was.
Shut up.
Yeah, so I did a lot of thrift store shopping, found some jeans that happened to fit me all right, and then found out they were girl jeans.
But did you find out they were girl jeans after you had purchased them and were wearing them and somebody pointed it out? Or did you, at the thrift store, find them, go, these are girl jeans, but they fit, and I'm all right with it?
that one.
That
one. Well, because the girl
It's less
jeans
forgivable.
Because the girl jeans sizes, the sizes are different than men's. Like men's,
Yeah, they're smaller.
Once again, men we're simple. These are how many inches around, right? That's what it is, or the 32.
Yeah, we all know how pant sizes work. Continue.
Yeah. These are how many inches around your waist they go, and then there's length too. But girls, it's like.
Wait.
Two.
There's a second measurement. Hold on. There's length.
Yeah, there's length. Believe it or
Hold on, I
not.
gotta write this down.
I don't care about length because I have to get all my pants hemmed anyway. But the
Oh, it's right there, Gary.
It's too
It's
easy.
right
It's too
there.
easy.
I don't
He's just
understand.
like, I don't know.
what?
It's not fun. Like when the machine is pitching and you just know it's going to be
Yeah.
there. Like, it's not fun.
It's true.
I thought it got out in front of it pretty good.
No, you did. So you wear size 2 in girls' jeans is what we came.
No, I
to
don't
settle
know.
on?
I don't know. I'm just using it as an example. Like girl jeans would be size 2, 4, 6, 0. I think they're just even numbers. I could be wrong. But yeah, and it was confusing because it's just so different than from the way men's like there's a size 0. What the hell is that? And then so it's just a lot different. So you could tell that they're girl jeans by that too. But yeah, dude, every guy wore girl jeans in my high school. Almost every guy.
No, they
Almost
didn't.
every guy.
They absolutely
I would say
didn't.
the majority of guys have worn girl jeans.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah,
it's
anyway.
happened.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, it's happened.
That's neat.
But anyway, let's just move on.
Okay. My watch is broken. I just noticed this.
You're not experiencing time.
I'm not experiencing time right now.
That's what it means. Click that button in.
What the fuck, dude? Button's gone.
The button's
The
gone.
button's fucking gone.
Take that
this
thing
is
to a
another
watch shop.
mystery.
That watch
and
is
now
just
it
a
moves
bracelet.
when you shake it.
What is going on?
I don't know, dude. Fucking.
That's not a watch. That's a candy necklace.
Oh, wow.
Well, you can know exactly what time the button broke off.
No, because
It used to work when the button was broken off. Oh, so it just swings around.
swings
when
around
you're-
Crown.
now,
We should call
yeah.
it the crown, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
fucking piece of shit.
Anyway, Doc, speaking of mysteries, though, you solved.
I solved a mystery. I solved a mystery.
God, I wish I got to this
I think
before
I know,
the
I think
girl
I know what
jeans
the
stuff.
mystery
but-
is.
Yeah.
I guessed before we started, but I guessed wrong. I didn't think about our most recent mystery.
We have a recent-
There's a thief in our midst. Is this the mystery,
This
Dawson?
is the mystery.
Fantastic. Why don't you retell the thief in our midst
I think I know what happened.
Because I can't remember if that was Patreon or not.
So I had thought, because a mushroom chocolate bar had gone suspiciously missing from my freezer, that I had a thief somewhere amongst my friends, and
Yeah.
it was very disturbing to me.
Because these are all trustworthy people at your house,
Exactly.
and then your mushroom bar goes missing.
Exactly. And it just kind of tainted everything. And I was like, man, that sucks. I wish this didn't happen. Well, on Saturday, I open up my fridge, and fucking sitting right there on the middle shelf screaming at me is the fucking mushroom chocolate bar
Somebody brought it.
in plain sight, perfectly unmolested.
Are you being psychologically targeted by one of your friends?
No,
what is going
but,
on?
And then obviously my brain goes back to,
Because that was several weeks ago.
Who was over here? What? Da, 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 da. No, I think because I kind of had it. I had it on the shelf of the freezer, you know, the door shelf, and it's a chocolate bar. It falls out. I think maybe I had both of them open at the same time. It fell out. I didn't notice it.
Now you're the guy on the grassy knoll.
This
over
sounds like
here.
the
You have
fucking-
perfect
yeah, I was gonna say it's the
fucking
magic
two-door
bullet,
opening.
dude.
It
I know.
fucking falls out just right. You soccer
Yeah.
punted into the fucking fridge.
Bounces
What the
off.
hell is
Little-
that
yeah,
happening?
Strange.
Are your
Lands
friends
on the shelf.
Are your friends dude perfect?
Say what?
Oh, it's not those guys who do the trick shots.
Trick
Stupid.
shots from the internet. Well, I'm glad your mystery
Also,
is
how many
solved.
times have you opened your refrigerator in the last 6 weeks since this happened that you didn't notice
that's
that,
a whole
that
nother
the bar
question.
was
That's
there?
that's why I'm like I'm suspect. I'm a little. This is like too perfect.
Let me
Somebody's
tell
messing
you.
with
Let me
bro.
tell you what I think.
But I don't know. So I ate 4 blocks of it and edited an audiobook. And
It's
then,
totally backwards,
and
but
then
it sounds amazing.
Then some tracers started happening, and I couldn't continue editing. I had to stop.
I have a buddy who's going to a Fish concert this week, and he will remain nameless, but he told me that for this Fish concert, he was going to get an ounce of mushrooms that he was possibly going to be splitting with a few other guys. And when he got back,
I hope so.
yes, correct. When he got back, he texted me some pictures, and he had not only picked up the ounce of mushrooms, he had picked up several of those mushroom candy bars that you're talking about, and apparently now they make psilocybin vape pens. And he had gotten one of those.
What?
Yep. I can show you this picture
my
later. I'm
God.
not going to put it up because I don't want to incriminate anyone. But apparently now
Aldous
they're doing
Huxley, it's a
psilocybin
brave new
vapes.
world.
And I said, dude, you need to calm down.
God.
You're a father, and you don't need 3 different kinds of mushrooms to go see fish. Like, Jesus Christ, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
Mike
I mean, it
Lynch
does-
has really lost his
Yeah,
way
he's
since
really
he left
changed.
California.
Yeah.
It does beg the question. I mean, you just get one that works.
But, like, 3's cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, he corrected me. There was a 4th. What was the 4th version?
You butt funnel him.
I'm down with that fucking
Oh,
vape
gummies.
pen,
He
though.
got gummies.
Good.
Psilocybin gummies.
Good. And where do you buy this stuff? You just get it online or what?
No, he bought it from a drug dealer.
Here you go. Oh, okay.
Why are you holding it in that
I've never
picture?
been more disappointed
I'm
to
not
not be
holding
in
it
that, in that
picture.
studio
How
right now.
dare you?
So yeah, it was the chocolate bar was fantastic, and a little stronger than I suspected. My buddy told me eat 3 squares and you get really high, like just really high. It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, 4, motherfucker, because I was, got to take it to the next level.
Yeah, everyone always
can't be a
understands.
bitch
Yeah,
about it.
come on.
So yeah, the tracers. I was editing this book, and then all of a sudden, fucking shit started melting a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Well, this is good. I'm gonna go watch South Park.
Yeah, these chocolate bars aren't bullshit after all.
I should have took 3. So I think I know what happened. And this reminds me of a story because when I
am totally relieved, though. I really think this is all on me. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
maybe.
think this is all on me. I don't. It's odd, very suspect, but I think this is on me, and I apologize to all of my friends for even making you think that I thought this about you.
Well, don't apologize so quickly, because here's my theory.
All right.
Here's my theory. Let me tell you a story. When about 2003, 2004, when I was wearing my jeans, my friend
You were
Tracy.
wearing girl jeans in college?
No, that's high school.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had a friend named Tracy. Actually, I'm still friends with her, but she had this CD that she wanted me to check out. It was a singer-songwriter up and coming named Jason Mraz. Here's a CD. He's just got this big radio hit. I think you'll like him. And I listened to it, and I loved it. Really great album. Listened to it from front to back a ton, and then I ended up listening too much and changing CD players and things like that. Try to scratch the CD enough to where it became unplayable. I just took really bad care of it. I mean, but it wasn't in the greatest condition when I got it to. But I didn't want to give Tracy back this CD, and I didn't want her to know that I took such awful care of it. So I went to Target. I bought a new CD.
Right.
I put it into the jewel case that she gave me, which was unmarked. So I gave it back to her as if that was her CD, and I didn't say anything to her. And all I was left with was the case that the new one came with, and she was none the wiser. She was none the wiser. So I think that somebody came to your house with a brand new mushroom bar because you talked about it. You were obviously upset about it. Where can I put this mushroom bar?
The one flaw in your theory
here's
is
why
that
you're wrong.
you can't go to Target and get a new mushroom chocolate bar. You would have to go to Dawson's Exact dealer, which these people
And
probably
get
don't
the
know.
exact.
They're not all the same?
No,
I don't know. There's more than one brand?
Fruity Pebbles.
There's more than one brand?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
And here's the other thing, Chris. When I did first get it, I didn't want to get totally high, but I ate 2 squares. So 2 squares were missing from weeks ago.
But did you?
And it was exactly as I left it.
And they were the squares. You didn't check the teeth marks to see if they matched your teeth,
You'd break it
like
off.
Lassie.
So you don't think it's possible that somebody took it completely fucked up, woke up the next morning and went, "Oh God, I fucked up," and then had forgotten that it was in the freezer and waited till the next time they came over and was like, "I know it was being cooled somehow," and they left it in the fridge.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Well, hey everybody, Dawson found his mushroom.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Oh, thank God.
Matt was really worried. Matt called me a few late nights.
All right.
Just, Matt, what's going on? Just can't
Where
stop
is
thinking-
it? Where's
can't
the
stop
bar,
thinking-
man?
Dawson's
Where
sober.
did it go?
This is a travesty. Dawson is sober.
This is not
What are we
good.
going to do about this?
Yeah, our group chats were getting pretty
It was
scary.
Fruity Pebbles, dude. It wasn't just a regular
know.
chocolate bar.
I had to comfort Matt so many nights about this fruity
God.
Good stuff. Good
Oh,
stuff.
I can only imagine. Matt was really bothered.
Yeah. That pleases me.
You guys do some comments?
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
let's do it.
Got-
Now it's time for listener
All right. And once again, these are all comments found within our Facebook group. And if anybody listening to this show, if anyone listening to this show is not a part of our Facebook group, I suggest you join because it's super easy. It's free. And all you have to do is go to facebook.com/groups/BoboBoyArmy Worldwide LLC. You answer a few questions. We might let you in, but it is my favorite place on the internet. Everyone there is so cool. It's become a really, really fun community, and everyone kind of knows each other now. It's a good time.
Yeah, it is, and it's really it's a great community that gives back to each other. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Everyone. It's nice seeing everybody connect and it's just a bunch of it's a nice group
like-minded
of joy.
people.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. So this first comment, this is from Mike Saliba. He just wants to know, what is the superior 80s action figure cartoon combo? So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number one.
Sure.
On in the poll. G.I. Joe 2, Transformers 3, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe 4, and then Thundercats. But were you guys ever into action figures growing up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had all of those.
You had
Sure.
all of these action figures. You didn't have Ninja Turtles.
I had a shitload. I didn't have Ninja Turtles. I had a shitload of G.I. Joes. I had Masters of the Universe. I had He-Man, fucking Skeletor. Didn't get She-Ra because I was a girl. And I didn't have Thundercats toys. I didn't have Thundercats toys, but I watched the shit out of some Thundercats.
Yeah.
Lion-O, I can't find Wily Kitten, Wily Cat, Snarf, Snarf. Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Thundercats.
Wow.
Thundercats fucking
Yeah.
Now, I
ruled.
feel like this poll, I believe, is flawed in that, in my recollection, the Ninja Turtles are 90s. That's not 80s. I mean, maybe we're talking like 89 or something, but to me, Ninja Turtles is 91
I think
through
you're right.
94. So
Might be
I'm going to go.
89.
My vote
That's
would be
91.
for
Started in '87.
my vote would be for Transformers, which definitely had the best action figures because
They did
I
stuff.
don't know how to explain this to you, but they transformed.
Wow.
Like a door.
Well, it's like a door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Transformers seemed like the most fun because, they actually could just go from car to robot, and you actually had to do it yourself and know the different ways to
Interesting.
do it.
I was never good.
Started as a comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't. My friends had Transformers. I never had one, but I could never fucking figure them out.
Well, they never
could never-
actually worked. They would always just stick in one point, and then you'd break it trying to. At least I would.
Yeah, there's a breaking point. Yeah. They always purposely made one joint just very fragile.
Yeah.
They'll break it. They'll buy another one, Mr. Hasbro.
I got news for you. I don't do that. I go out and pull out that JB Weld. There's a free plug. I just plastic glue all that stuff back together.
Yeah.
It's never going anywhere.
What action figures were you into growing up? Gary?
I think it was probably G.I. Joe mostly.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean,
G.I. Joes are pretty badass.
yeah. I mean, I didn't really, I as funny as I found Dawson's comment when he made it about She-Ra, I agree. At that point, I was into boy things, and I really only wanted the kind of boy action figures. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Matt, were you into action figures at all?
Yeah, I mean, the previously mentioned Transformers, and then I also have a lot of fond memories of Ghostbusters. There was an animated series, like the real Ghostbusters,
Yeah, there was.
and they had a ton of action figures that I don't know if you would call them a transformer, but they had sort of an action to them, where like if you squeezed them or you did a certain thing, the eyes would pop out. Like they had kind of like fun aspects to them.
Yeah, there's action
And,
to it.
I
somehow.
definitely remember that.
Action figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I like that. I even liked Power Rangers growing up too. The Power Rangers stuff was really hot. But yeah, G.I. Joe's, Transformers, all that stuff. I don't know why. It just really rang with us. I don't know if so there you go. Tim Blankenship wants to know, hey Matt, what was the name of the horror
Tim.
movie with that creepy song that Chris plays? That's the one.
Pretty enough.
I've talked my Kaylin into watching it tonight. Remember, Kaylin is Tim's new lover.
Yes.
His lover's Kalen. We know that.
Yeah.
So, Matt, 3 days late.
Well, I did reply to his post, so he was hopefully able to show Kaylin The Loved Ones, which the title alone makes it a great date movie. So great choice. For anyone else, not a great date movie though. Probably wouldn't suggest it.
Not a good wiki read either. Yeah, very disturbing.
No,
Very,
but it
very
is an amazing horror movie. So
Speaking of Kalen number 2, the guy who's usually on this show,
Flicking the bean.
He's nice. Kalen number 2.
yeah, we have to differentiate.
demoted.
We have to differentiate.
Yeah,
I know
okay.
they're spelled differently, but listeners can't tell which one we're talking
Right.
about. So Kalen 2, he now we all know he does the flicking the bean, but no flicking the bean today.
No flicking the bean.
But our very own David Hundley, AI guy,
Yeah.
he put the beta version of the flicking up,
Yeah.
the bean scale, and I ran through some movies because you could just type in any movie and it would give you flickable or not and the score.
Wow, really?
What about the food?
No, it's only movies. It says
Okay.
it-
No, but I mean,
Only
does it tell
movies.
you what like movie?
Oh no,
like
no,
what
no,
food?
no.
Oh, okay.
It's not there. Come
that's
on,
still it's still in
new.
beta.
Don't. David's gonna. he's working
This is
for
already
years
like
on this
incredible
thing.
technology, Gary. This would be like saying we landed on the moon and you're like,
Yeah.
thought you said we were going to Mars. What's up?
So
Let's just
I-
celebrate this accomplishment.
Exactly. Thank you, Matt. So I went in and I typed in 3 random movies. I got the AI score, and then I texted Kalen and I said, "Flick these movies right now and give me a score." And he gave me the scores.
Do they match?
Do you want to see how accurate this AI is?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please.
So I gave Kalen 3 movies. I asked him, please flick The Lion King, Armageddon, and 50 First Dates.
Okay.
All right.
Has he even seen all those movies?
Yeah. I mean, I figured you have to have seen them.
Those
all.
are pretty mainstream.
Yeah. Okay. So
You'd think that, but sometimes.
I haven't seen all of them, so I guess I'm talking shit.
all right, The Lion
Well,
King.
you've seen Armageddon 6,000 times, so it counts.
Yeah.
That's
Go ahead.
correct.
Sorry.
Let's see how accurate David's AI model is. The Lion King. Kalen. Oh, sorry. Let's do the AI first. The AI rated it flickable 7.9.
That sounds about right.
Pretty low for the Lion King.
I know Lion King is a classic.
Never seen it.
Well, you've never seen The Lion King?
No, because
No
I
desire?
wasn't a child when it came out.
What about? But it has some great Elton John
Dawson,
tunes. You don't need to be. There's some real adult themes in The Lion King.
I saw that scene with the
Yeah, that's
thing.
not. Don't. That's not
That's
the
it.
only.
That's the-
scene.
okay,
Dawson just
hold
raised
it,
a visible
cub.
Simba in the air.
Right. I saw that much.
You saw Rafiki, and you think you've seen The Lion King.
Yeah.
The Lion King will
Maybe,
wreck
bro.
you, man. You're
didn't
not
even-
ready.
You didn't even know about Scar.
You're not ready for The Lion King. That's why you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the AI said flickable 7.9.
Okay.
Kalen said flickable 8.1.
Wow.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Jesus Christ.
Within a point, too.
2 tenths. That's
That's pretty good.
better than I expected.
Same. Also, Kalen said, but the remake unflickable 6.4. I did.
Correct.
I did not.
Even if it
type
does
down
have Donald Glover in it, I can't buy it.
I haven't seen that one.
Neither
so
have I.
I'm with Dawson on that. All right, the next one, Armageddon. The AI said flickable 6.6.
Fuck that AI. Hundley, your shit is
Damn.
broken.
What did Kalen say?
This is not Hundley's rating. It's just what he thinks Kalen
did
would.
No,
rate.
I'm saying his AI is broken.
Yeah. Kalen says Armageddon is flickable 8.8.
Correct.
So-
thank you. Just under his daughters.
Yeah. Both divisible by 1.1, so maybe there's something there, but either
Maybe.
way. Now let's do 50 First Dates. 50 First Dates, the AI said flickable 6.7. Kalen,
So just slightly worse than Armageddon.
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Well, slightly better than Armageddon. It said 6.6.
Oh, better than
for
Armageddon.
yeah.
Jesus.
So 50 First Dates,
Now we
flickable
know.
6.7. Kalen said 50 First Dates is flickable 6.2.
That's
Wow.
pretty good.
It's pretty good.
So
though.
it's like it's hovering. It's beta. It's in beta.
Jesus.
But it is. I won't count it out.
I'm just
It's eerily.
we need
pretty
to
good.
go back with a focus on iconic action movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. We'll do that. But Kalen said I had a few. I told Kalen I think it's the AI, or I gave him the AI scores, and Kalen said I had a feeling that's what was happening when I was asking him to flick these things. And then I respond, "How do I know this is even you, man? I don't even know." But anyway, nice job, David. That's a go to the Facebook group if you want to check it out and see what Kalen's scores would be, because it's a very useful tool to have. All right, let's see here. Oh, Donald Powell says, "Damn it, I'm changing my vote. My favorite pie is now cheesecake." So there you go, Matt. Look what you've done.
There you
Look
go.
what you've done.
Changing the world one cake at a time.
I had a weird thing. I went to a pie shop with my family, just to get a slice of pie. Everyone's just like, oh, there's a really good pie shop in Long Beach, and then you just order a slice, you just eat it together, outside or something, and everyone's like choosing what kind of pie they want. They have them all pre-sliced, but they had one that wasn't pre-sliced. It is a strawberry rhubarb pie. Are you into that, Matt? You seem like you'd be into strawberry rhubarb.
Not only am I into that, but my wife actually makes that exact flavor combination as a tart, and it is fucking delicious.
It's great. It's great. But I don't, to be honest, I can't remember the last time I've had it before doing this. This is like 2 weeks ago. But I thought, okay, everyone got their chocolate whatevers and their key limes and all that stuff. But I saw strawberry rhubarb. I'm gonna do this. So the guy had to cut into it and give me a slice. And then the woman behind me is like, "Hi, I just want one whole strawberry rhubarb pie." And they didn't have any more. And I totally ruined that lady's order because I just wanted to try something weird. And I just happened to have stood in front of her.
That's pretty awesome.
That's
I
fantastic.
felt really bad.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
No, there's
Have
nothing.
you ever been on the other side of that before? That's one of the
Probably.
worst feelings in the world is like you're at the bakery window or something and there's like one more, Danish left or whatever, and the person in front of you takes it. Oh, that's just a bad day.
Yeah, that's rough. It's rough. Yeah, exactly. So anyway.
Now I got to be honest, Chris, you did a lot of pie routine when you were in New York, and now I frankly was a little confused when you said you got a slice of pie. I was expecting a story of pepperoni or mushroom, and instead we got strawberry rhubarb. So
yeah.
Shame me once,
Yeah, that
Fooled me
that
once,
one's on
whatever.
me. Somebody's posting like you got to call it like a piece of pie or a slice.
Piece of pie is the dessert, and slice of pie is the pizza.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then someone's like, so I
should
can't have a
adhere to
piece of
that.
pizza.
Correct.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's a way to differentiate. Unless maybe we all just adopt za. Is that what we're doing?
Nah.
Okay. Let's see here. Sarah Jacobo, she says, "Hey Doss, you can definitely wear shorts and be in a band. Eddie Vedder, one of the most incredible singers of all time, has done it for almost 30 years."
Sure, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy
I
spoke in
made
class.
clear that I if I misspoke, I meant to say you can't wear shorts in my band. Unless you're the drummer.
You know what? You know what you do though, Doss, that I can't do. I can't just pull this off in life, let alone stage. Is I can't go sleeveless, and you go sleeveless.
I like going sleeveless.
I noticed Dawson goes sleeveless when he plays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't pull that off. Well, not yet, but got this weird.
Dude,
vein
you
in
got
me.
to if you're gonna do those rockin' moves where you do the propeller thing,
right, dude.
with
Yeah.
the arm.
Sleeves are an
You want to have
encumbrance.
as much. Yes.
Oh yeah, like the Who. Just
Yeah.
yeah. That's how you experience time when you turn your whole arm into a clock, hand. So there you go. Anyway, yeah, I can't wear sleeveless. But also, Doss, you were talking about the wedding ring stuff, right? Like bands don't wear wedding rings or something.
I don't know if I said that, but maybe.
I thought you said like your band.
Sounds like maybe that's a rule in Chris's
I
band.
really don't think I did.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't
That
think
doesn't
I've
sound
ever-
familiar. Like,
no.
or someone else told you like no wedding rings in the band.
I think I was told, somebody told me, an old manager type person told me that any time she books a band, she tells them not to wear their wedding rings.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. So, so I'm playing guitar. I play guitar in a band, and I'm wearing this new fangled wedding ring. It's pretty big, and when I play certain licks that I usually can do very well or chords, now it just sounds like it just knocks on the fretboard. And of course I could learn how to do it, but I'm thinking of getting one of those silicone rings now, just because I think it's too wieldy. I can't do it anymore. So yeah, so we'll see. I think Gary talks. That seems like the right move, right?
Sure. I just learned how to fucking play with the thing on. But Do you? What could go wrong? Get home from a show, forgot to slip your ring back on, 1 a.m, crawling to bed. Yeah, sure, no problem.
It's a band rule. What are you supposed to do about it, right? Am I right?
It's his band. You can't pull the band rule shit. He named it after himself. It's 3 people.
Sorry, rules are rules, you know.
Mikey and Will they enforced me.
Will really put his foot down there.
Yeah, that's a good defense.
And
Now
lastly,
Will does the shorts and the sleeveless, so he's really
he sure does.
And
the
no
power
wedding rings.
rocker here.
No, well, I mean,
yeah,
he wouldn't
no
wear
wedding
one
ring.
anyway. But yeah, he does do the shorts, flip flops. Although he's been wearing pants and stuff lately. But yeah, he'll do the shorts and the tank. Sure.
I've been wearing pants lately because you instituted a rule.
I didn't institute a rule. It's just more of a suggestion.
What would Eddie Vedder say, man? He's been doing
Exactly.
shorts for 30 years.
Spoken.
Yeah. Eddie can wear whatever he wants. Anybody can wear whatever they want. I don't care anymore. And lastly, Mike J. Nilsson. He sent in some nice audio. It was just he said his kid learned a new phrase.
Hey Mason, can you say Bobo Boy?
Bobo boy.
Yeah, Bobo Boy?
Wow.
Bobo boy.
Aw. No.
It's pretty cute.
That's as cute as it gets, right?
Yeah, that is pretty cute.
But does that mean that kid's named Mason Nilsson?
It's pretty cool.
Why? What's wrong with
I
that?
don't know. It's just I don't know. It's a
Mason
A
Nilsson.
lot of back-to-back ends there.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like
And-
it.
Mason Nilsson.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're similar.
He's good. He's got a future in radio.
Yeah.
I heard his middle name is Nelson.
Mason Nelson Nilsson.
Mason Nelson
might as well
Nilsson
be.
here on your drive
Yeah.
home. We got a jackknife rig on the 405.
Nelson Nilsson
I mean,
is
at
kind
this
of a cool
point,
name.
it seems like a lost
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah, Nelson Nilsson.
If
I
that's
kind of
not
like
his name,
that.
change
Yeah.
it.
Let's rename the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's obviously young enough still. I mean, he's malleable. You can
Yeah.
change the name at that age. I think. You'll be
Yeah.
all right.
I'm quite sure I could start calling Gary Jr. something new and he'd just adapt.
Yeah, they're young.
Not.
All right. Anyway, those are the comments. Thanks everybody for writing in. Oh yeah, no outros.
Yeah.
No outros. All right. Do you want to do Shay Matt?
Sure.
Yeah. Let's
Oh,
go.
no.
What type of foods might we hear of today? What might be the price? What might be the venue? So let's find out. It's time for Gary to say, hey Matt.
What's on the menu?
Well, I'm going to highlight another area of Austin that I have yet to talk about, which is East Austin, which is sort of like the hipster district would be the best way to put it. And we were looking for something fun to do this past weekend, and we had once stumbled upon this bar. We were unable to get in, so we made a special reservation to actually go to this bar, and it is called
already
the
out.
Malanga Room. And it is part of this Argentinian restaurant, but it's at the back of the restaurant. And when you go around to the back parking lot, there's 2 doorbells. One is for deliveries, and the other is for Malanga Room. And when you go into this place, like a little cellar, it is about the size of a living room, probably seats about 20 people. And when we had first tried to go there, there was just the bartender. That was the only person there. And he said, if you don't have a reservation, I can't seat you because I have to take care of this entire place by myself.
Wow.
This time there was actually a second staff member there taking orders while the other guy was just making the drinks. But this place was freaking awesome. We had a couple rounds here. I'm going to go through them real quick.
It wasn't.
First
It's not a
up, I
speakeasy
had-
though, is it?
I'm not sure if you would call it a speakeasy per se, but I guess because there's like a buzzer and you
It's very
do have to kind of
exclusive.
know that it's there. You wouldn't really know,
Is it just a
but
regular
it is just
door?
on Yelp. So, I mean, does it transport you like any other door would?
No, I'm
Yes.
saying like, is it a fucking false bookcase or some shit?
Not a false bookcase.
That's
No,
not
it's just like a
speakeasy.
back door.
That's just
That's
a
what I'm
fucking
saying.
asshole
Yeah,
bar
exactly.
where you need a fucking reservation.
I want to go to one of those speakeasies where you knock and they have that slider with the
Yeah.
the 2x4.
You want to go to an illegal underground gambling?
That's what I want. Have you
establishment.
been to one of those?
I mean, no comment.
What? Well, let's say you
You have
have
to sign
been.
an
What is it
NDA.
like? Yeah, you do. they're contractually they have lawyers down there.
Garrigus is sitting there on the
what
inside
I
of the
heard.
door, and then you sign up, and then
Yeah, like one of those. Is it just like the movies where I can see a bunch of smoke, bunch of people, just a lot of hubbub, a lot of noise.
yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Good times. Nope, we
I'm
lost
sorry.
Allison.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Scrolling Instagram.
That was Instagram?
No. It was like I was trying to get to the. Let's move on.
This is like one of those things that happens in a high school movie where the teacher then asks you to come bring your phone up and then puts it in a drawer. You can get it back at the end of
No,
next
it
week.
was Facebook, and I'm slightly embarrassed because I wasn't paying attention. Yes, I was looking at Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Matt, tell us about your snooty
Tell us about
cocktails.
the Malanga Room.
I will. So
Malanga
first drink that I
story.
had was called the cocktail de Argentina.
Argentina,
And
like
it-
Terrence Trent, Arby.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was DE, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Hendricks, which
Then
you
it's
know,
I would say
I've gotta
D
say-
Argentina. Duh.
Sure, maybe you're right.
Yeah, it's D,
DR
like of,
Argentina,
like-
if we're using the language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cocktail of Argentina.
So we start with Hendricks Gin, which to me a little bit basic. You know, Hendricks. You
That's
can get
basic
at
for
the
you?
previously mentioned Trader Joe's. You can get that at Trader
Damn,
Joe's.
dude. Hendricks is
Something fancy.
nice. Get out. How fancy are you? What bay is that in? Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. So it's also got some dry vermouth, some Cointreau, some Benedictine.
Hendricks is top
orange
shelf at a lot of
bitters.
bars.
Okay.
It's like top shelf. I mean, it could be upper
It's
mid,
fine.
but
It's a little heavy on the cucumber. That's my problem with
Well,
it.
yeah,
I
it
did
is.
like it. It
It's
was
fla-
it was the
it's a-
first.
It definitely has unique
It's
flavor.
like a. Yeah, exactly. It's like the gateway drug of gin.
It is.
I would
It
say.
is. Yeah, I wouldn't get a Hendricks.
Start with
martini,
Hendricks.
for instance.
And
but-
now you've moved beyond.
But
it.
Hendricks and
But
tonic,
anyway, what I
nice.
loved about this particular cocktail and others like it, I really enjoy when it's just pretty much straight booze. You can't hide behind your fancy syrups. It's just the natural combination of these different liqueurs that go
Okay,
together,
all right.
and it gets you pretty fucked up too. I will say it was very strong. It was delicious, but the thing that this bar
Well,
is
if your
known
mixers
for
are
is
alcohol, yeah, you're going to get pretty fucked up.
Pretty much.
That's
Oh,
how
what
math
this-
works.
what this bar is famous for is for Amaros, which is basically like an Italian herbal liquor.
You know what to tell me about Amaro's, baby?
I know,
let's
but
talk.
Gary and
Oh, yeah,
Dawson's
yeah.
rubbing his eyes. He's checking MySpace. You know, Gary's not really sure. So let me just say, we've
sure.
talked about some of these Amaros before. The previously mentioned Fernet is an Amaro. Something like Jägermeister, also considered an Amaro. It's just like those herbal, you know, there's a million different kinds.
There's an
And what
Amaro
this bar
bar
does,
opening up
which
here.
Is
there?
opening tomorrow?
Maybe I don't know. It could be open now. I know it's like brand new coming in.
Well, they should take a note from the Malanga Room, which is they offered a flight of Amaros, and they just ask you what's your experience with Amaro, and they will give you
I hate
5 or 6
question.
different ones.
That question pisses me off.
What's your experience with Amaro?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
what's
just
your experience,
experienced
Gary?
Hendrix's gin.
What is your experience? Oh, there's like
I know
there's
you
like-
should be telling me that. What you,
I've been
you should
out
be giving me
like
my
5 different
experience.
times so far in this story.
Well, let me just say, we did not do the Amaro flight. I was a little disappointed in myself. I should have ordered it, but it was a little bit more expensive than your standard cocktail, and it was already a pretty expensive place if you weren't already out, Gary. So what I did have
like
was
money.
the Malonga Old Fashion. It's just about experiencing time is really what it's about. I realize now.
Okay.
You know, that's why I go to these places so I can experience time, go slowly while I sip on a fine cocktail. So I had the Malanga Old Fashion, which is basically an old fashioned, but with different types of Amaro, so I could still enjoy what the bar was famous for. It had an Amaro called Nanino, which I thought was pretty good. It reminded me of some of the other Amaros I've had in the past. It goes very well with the bourbon. And then another Amaro called Habano, and I'm not quite sure what that was, but it definitely helped bring the old fashioned to life. So the one food item that we had, they did have some small bites on the menu. We just split a spinach and cheese empanada, which I thought was pretty good, but a little too much spinach. I want a little bit more of the cheese in
A
that
little more.
spinach cheese combination.
Yeah.
And the reason that we only got one dish is because we were saving room for an unbelievable dinner, which I will profile on the next episode of Chez Fondue. But until then, that's what's on the menu.
Hey,
No outro.
No outro. Do you prefer bitter Amaros or like the sweeter ones, the floral ones? Do you have a preference? What kind of experience do you usually?
Why don't you tell him
I'm
tomorrow?
glad you've asked about my experience. Oh, that's a good one, Doss.
Yeah, you can tell me tomorrow.
That is great.
I like the bitter.
I do like the bitter
better.
ones.
I'm a bitter
Yeah.
one now.
Right
Yeah,
answer.
I didn't realize
Right
how much I
answer.
liked bitter drinks, and then when I had the bitter Amaros, I'm like, yeah, this is nice. It's kind of cool.
But you know, previously mentioned from your trip to Italy, the Aperol.
You went to Italy?
Aperol Spritz. It's also an Amaro.
yeah, that's too sweet. So yeah, I did, Doss. I went to Italy for a while.
Did
Yeah,
you get into a fight over an Aperol Spritz right when you got there?
it was more of a disagreement that we eventually solved. So no, I switched from the Aperol to Campari.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went Campari, which is more bitter, and then just evolved into the Negroni, and now that's kind of the cocktail that I'll get at places. A Negroni. It's just nice.
a good one.
It's great.
Have you ever had a white Negroni?
I don't see color,
Matt,
Matt.
come on, man.
I'm just saying that's a nice
sure they have a
variation
bunch
on
of
that
those in
same
Texas,
cocktail. You
but-
should try it.
Okay. I don't,
I did set myself up for that one.
all right. Well, anyway, that was a great shame, man. I can't wait for tomorrow to hear about your dinner. Thursday.
Yay.
Kaylin.
Great Shay. It was a great
Yeah,
Shay.
it was a really great Shay.
Kaylin, yay.
All right, why don't we go around and get our plugs in, and then we can go and scroll Facebook.
Yes.
All right, Dawson, I'll start with you,
Sorry.
buddy. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, man?
Friday night, the Smoking Kills
Yes.
Hotel Cafe.
Legendary
I know
Hotel
a lot of you guys
Cafe.
are coming, and I'm excited to see you all, and we will play a great show. And Pedal Steel in the band this time around. It's gonna be nice.
Please scroll on Facebook during the songs.
Pedal Hotel Cafe this Friday.
Friday night.
Yeah.
I think we're on at 8.
8? All right. As for me, my band's playing at the Chevy Chase Country Club this Friday at 8 o'clock. No, we're playing Huntington Beach Perks Saturday night, 9 to 1, U.S. Open of Surfing. And then playing, I believe it's called 25 Degrees or 28 Degrees. It's a degree with a number in the 20s.
They serve
25
hamburgers.
degrees.
Where is
They
this?
do have hamburgers. Huntington Beach.
Oh, okay.
We're playing there a week from Friday, the August 5th at 8 p.m. And then San Clemente Fiesta Festival, August 14th, Sunday. And yeah, stage 1, 4 p.m. All right.
How are you going to do that last show on the 14th? You're still going to be recovering from our 5-banger.
5-banger.
Oh,
Are you going to have energy for that show?
that's going to be tough. Yeah, I am a maybe for that show now that I think about it because of the 5-banger.
Yeah, you should put in your notice now.
Yeah. Matt, what do you want to plug?
Great question. You can follow me on Twitter at Matt Fondelier. And I'm just going to say something I plugged a long ass time ago was a little TV show called What We Do in the Shadows. And that show just came back for another fucking amazing season. So I'm just saying I was an early adapter on that one. And I will say, please enjoy that on Hulu.
You were a what?
There you go. Early adapter. Is that not the right phrase?
It's adopter.
Adopter. There you go. I was adapting to it as well. People don't know that.
See,
you know?
Matt liked it so before
Most
even
people-
you adopt. He adapted to it.
Yeah, most
He had to
people just
naturally
take ownership of a show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Matt
they just
becomes-
adopt it. But
Matt
I
becomes the show.
I became it.
Yeah.
Did you see my Halloween costume last year?
Yeah.
It was literally a character from that show.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Fancy steakhouse saw too.
So did a bunch of people in a casino who are not dressed up.
Well, what we
Early
do
adopter. God
in
damn
the
it.
shadows. All right. Well, make sure to follow Matt on Twitter as well. Garrett, what about you?
Follow All Things Reasonable Doubt. We apparently got a YouTube strike on Adam's YouTube channel for the last episode that Adam wasn't even on. So that's fantastic. But yeah, follow
How did that happen? What happened?
We played a video of a doctor talking about his experiences with COVID, and they called it COVID misinformation. He's like the lead epidemiologist from USC. He's talking about how there's no one with COVID in the hospital, and they didn't like that, apparently.
Bird.
Yeah. Look what you did.
So I guess follow youtube.com/Adam Carolla and youtube.com/Reasonable Doubt Podcast, because I may be banned from posting Reasonable Doubt on the main YouTube. We'll see.
There you go. All right. Well, that will do it for Watercooler. Thanks again, everybody, for listening. If you're subscribed to Patreon, we're doing a movie night this week. We're doing a meetup this week. And we're doing an extra episode. So, yeah, just go to patreon.com/Watercooler to get all the details for that. And we will see you a few more times this week. We love you. Goodbye.